Okay, so it's 4 o'clock now. I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. My name is Rob Cullen and I am president of the board. If we could just go ahead and do a quick roll call for the other two members of the exec board, Erica, or if someone could do that quick roll call, please.
Sure. Vice President De La Rosa? Vice President De La Rosa?
Gloria, you might have your phone on mute or something on mute. I see that you're on, but your phone is crossed off as if you're muted. So do we have you there? Okay, well, we'll wait for a second. Chris, if you want to go ahead and unmute your phone.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I unmuted it. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you, Gloria. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So we'll let the minutes reflect that all three members of the exec board are here. We'll go down to general manager and department manager comments. And Patrick, do you have anything for us?
No, I don't.
Okay, and I'll just ask in general, are there any department managers that need to make a comment now?
No comments for Caesar.
I'm going to make a comment from Andy. I just want to say happy Earth Day. It's the 50th anniversary of Earth Day and it's today. So happy Earth Day.
Thank you.
Hug a tree.
Okay,
No comments.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to committee member comments. Gloria, any committee member comments from you?
Yes, I just wanted to tell you, President Cullum, and you know, the rest of you, that in talking with my attorney, I am being told that I can be in this meeting when you go into closed session. Those are my comments. That's
Okay.
why I'm on the Zoom.
Okay. And
Okay. Thank you.
Chris Lopez, any comments?
None at this time.
Okay. And the public, I forgot to mention, but the public, if anyone is streaming this, they can email comments into comment@svswa.org. Do we have any public comments that have come in?
No, we don't.
Okay. So at this point in time, Gloria, we are going to go into closed session without you. And this is well, I should phrase this very carefully. So at the request of the city of Salinas, we've been asked to enter in negotiations with the city of Salinas. I can let our general counsel, Roy Santos, pipe in a minute here. But clearly, if we've been asked to enter into negotiations with the city of Salinas, that's what we're going to be discussing in closed session. So clearly, if we're going to be discussing the negotiating points that the city of Salinas provided to us, clearly we cannot have a member from the city of Salinas participate in that discussion. Roy, do you want to add anything on that?
Yes, President Cullen, thank you for the opportunity to address the executive committee. What I wanted to tell the entire executive committee is based on our legal analysis of both the Political Reform Act and 1090, which is the Conflicts of Interest Code, we believe that the participation of any member of the city of Salinas in the negotiations of their withdrawal on behalf of the board versus on behalf of the city of Salinas. I mean, they can participate on behalf of the city of Salinas, but they cannot participate as a member of the board. That is a conflict of interest. That is inherently double dealing. And my goal is to protect all the board members, and I don't want to put them in any sort of legal peril or any sort of civil peril for violating the Political Reform Act or 1090. The penalties for violations of those two respective laws are very severe, and they include a ban for life on holding elected office in the state of California. So that's why we're very cautious in approaching this. We are definitely not advising that Board Member De La Rosa can't participate on behalf of the city of Salinas, but she cannot participate as both a representative of the authority and a representative of the city of Salinas. We believe that constitutes a conflict of interest requiring recusal.
Okay. Thank you, Roy. And so before we go into closed session, then, Gloria, do you have any comments?
Well, my comment is that my attorney told me that I could sit in and that I didn't have a conflict, and so now I'm hearing from our attorney on this board. But if you want to mute me, and I'll just have to go back to my attorney. Tell him, look, he didn't let me participate.
And okay. Thank you. And to be clear, we're not going to have you participate. We are not going to have you participate in closed session at all. So it'll just be, Chris Lopez, myself, Patrick Matthews, and our legal counsel that will be participating in closed session. Really quickly before we go into closed session, have any public comments come in?
No public comments.
Okay. All right. At this point in time, then we will go ahead and adjourn.
President Collin?
Yes.
I would just, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I would just want to add for the record and make it clear for Board Member De La Rosa that the items that are going to be discussed in closed session are strictly related to the terms sent to the authority on behalf of the city of Salinas. No other matters are going to be discussed. If any other matter that's not related to the terms of the city of Salinas's withdrawal negotiations, you would be invited back in to participate in those matters. It's only those matters which relate to the withdrawal of the city of Salinas and the negotiations with the authority that the conflict of interest exists.
Thank you, Roy, and I apologize. I moved too quickly and I did not make that clear. Gloria, any last comments before we adjourn to closed session?
No, just you're going to mute me because I can't be in it, you're saying. So, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, then at this point in time, we will adjourn to closed session, and Ernesto, you can go ahead and move us into closed session, please. Okay, so we are back in open session here. I'm going to check the attendees, and it looks like, and I should have perhaps suggested to have Gloria stay on just in case. But at this point in time, if anyone is streaming live, Chris Lopez had a call with the governor's office at 4:30, so he is no longer on the call, and Gloria is no longer on the call, which means that we no longer have quorum as of 4:30. So process-wise, Roy, what do I need to do? We're basically don't have quorum and we need to adjourn, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Before we do
I
adjourn,
would,
yeah,
sorry.
no,
I was
go
just
ahead.
going to say, I was just going to say we should, now that we exited closed session, announce out that there was no reportable action taken in closed session.
Thank you. I was going to do that, and I was also just going to double check if by chance any public comment had come in.
No, we do not have any public comment.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you all for attending, and we stand adjourned, and stay safe, stay healthy.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.